Hey everybody, it is Dak here from the Ed Boys, and welcome to episode 1 of my Shattered Relics series. I'm going to be going hard this season on Leagues 3 with not that many specific goals on the list yet, not specific large goals on the list yet, but I know that I'm going to be pounding as much time as I can in on the Shattered Relics League series over the 6 weeks that is available to us. I only spent about a week on Twisted League, and then about a month of the 2 months available for Trailblazers. I did have fun with the time that I put in on each of those leagues, and I knew that I at least had to play them because they're just temporary game modes with expedited rates. It's going to be addicting, going to be a lot of fun, and I feel that way even more about Leagues 3. I want to get as much of the time in as possible. Shattered Relics League is going to bring some new twists compared to the last 2 leagues, and I imagine you've heard a lot about it already, so I'm going to try to keep my rundown brief. Instead of being locked to Zaya only or slowly unlocking different areas of the game, your skills and your access to bosses are going to be what you have to unlock instead. Each player is going to start with defense, thieving, and fishing unlocked, plus 1 combat skill that I'll get into a little bit more in a minute. To unlock your other skills or even do bossing, you have to spend points known as Sage's Renown. You earn Sage's Renown just by completing league tasks. The harder the task, the more renown you receive. The points can also be spent on auto-completing quests, which is super convenient. The relic system is also going to work differently in this league. Instead of unlocking 1 relic every tier that you unlock and then having to choose between like 2 or 3 relics on that tier, you can just unlock all the relics from activities around RuneScape. Just gaining XP can land you a relic fragment, which can be equipped at the bank and give very solid benefits. Plus, certain sets of relics can give even bigger perks if you're wearing the right combination of relics. So grinding out your relic drops does not come from completing tasks this time around, but rather just from your general leveling grinds. You're going to get most of your relics. This also means that you don't have to choose between relics. You get to try them all out this league, which is awesome. Each tier that you hit from completing more tasks will also have some passive effects like bigger XP multipliers and better drop rates for items. We're going to learn more about that as we get into the grind. Let's just jump into some leagues progress. So your first decision in leagues, you get 1 free unlock, and it comes with a relic and some weapons or ammo for that attack style. All of the relics here are still available through leagues. If you pick the wrong one that you didn't want, you can still go get all of the others eventually. Unlocking Mage was definitely the way to go, though. Magic can be very helpful early on with teleports and whatnot, but the Mage Relic, Arcane Conduit, is like an Ava's accumulator or a backpack for your runes. You get a chance to not use any runes when you use a magic spell, up to a 90% chance to not use your runes when the relic is level 3. That is pretty broken, so that is the package that I chose. Yes, please, Masterful Wizard. Congratulations, you've unlocked the magic skill and the Arcane Conduit fragment. Oh, thanks. If you plan on playing leagues, the early tutorial does tell you all the things that I've said here and more. I rather wanted to give a rundown for anybody who's watching on what to expect, and I didn't go over certain league specifics. So if you do have any questions about how leagues works or what's going on here, just let me know and I can help out however I can. There are a lot of people out, even after the servers went down for a little bit. I can't imagine that many people are so unmotivated that they didn't just log right back in when the servers came back up. Could hardly even find this lady for the first pickpocket. There we go, a league task, 5 league points, a Sage Renown. Hey, there was the first level up in there too. We're doing great so far. Oh, achieved my first level 5. Open 28 coin pouches at once for 5 more points, dude, I'm crazy. And here comes my first level 10 now. Thieving going great so far. We only have so many skills to work with, so I'll take whatever tasks I can get. That really was the rundown for early goals on leagues. I was just looking at the giant task list, just scroll through it, try to find ones that I could do, and just get it done. Moving on to fishing tasks, catching a shrimp, easy, 1 point. Well, 5 points and 1 renown, rather. Where we hopefully burn some shrimp. 1 burn, 1 cook, baby. Crushing. You now have 50 league points and 10 Sage's Renown. I almost said Tage. So for my first skill unlock, I am going for Agility here. Agility has some pretty solid tasks in terms of like how easy they are to do early on and how many points you can get out of just pretty much like each agility course is its own task, and something like 30 laps at Draenor they did again is another task that's pretty easy to do. So agility, not a bad unlock early on. Well, I'm not going to get any XP for this, but it should count. Yeah, look, you don't get any experience from this action as you haven't unlocked prayer skill. Okay, I also wasn't getting any XP and hit points for KO in the thing. Nice, dude. Visit the Tree Gnome Stronghold was its own little task. 5 more points for a Gnome Stronghold lap, and it was 5 agility just off that lap. Alright, calling it there. This is only 6 laps, quick 15 agility. I really could have just left at 10 because I will be heading over to the Draenor course, but I'm just not used to the fact that I only needed a couple of laps and I can already get out of here. Oh, just a quick heads up, if you got any pets in the previous leagues, then the pet insurance person should give it back to you for free. How's it going, Gumpy? Welcome back, bud. You don't have to hide, dude. Hi, Gumpy. Hi, Gumpy. Where do we go now, Gumpy? Chocolate slice, baby! Oh, I'd love to do a maze, dude. 73%, baby. You know, Dako's trying more when the maze event pops up and he sits up and moves closer in his chair. I thought I was getting 73, dude. I was going to do so good, but look, we're fucked. I'll wait it out for the 69. Don't even have to wait it out. Maybe. Yeah, baby. 69%. Woo! The prophecy. 17 chaos runes and 79 feathers. Doesn't really feel much like a prophecy, but 20 thieving coming in hot. Nice. First level 20, 5 more points. Another renown. Let's bounce. Oh, nice. That looks like it was a double. Just completing a rooftop agility course in general, just 1 lap, and then specifically the Draenor agility course. So 10 points and 2 renown. Like I said, 30 laps is going to be another task here, so I'm just going to hang out this one until even past level 20 agility. Oh, I got a relic, by the way. Didn't notice. Yeah, look. That was like 4 laps ago, bro. You received drop unidentified fragment skilling. It's going to be that sepulchre one. Grave robber. Oh, yeah. It's all grave robbers around here, isn't it? I wonder what this one does. You know, the video hasn't seen what it does. Hold on, I should at least. We got a new one. We got a new one. The amount of hallowed marks you received increased by 50, 150, or 300. It is part of a couple different sets with fast metabolism and the craftsman. But at the moment, not super useful. 30 agility coming hot. Nice, my first level 30. 25 points and 2 sages renowned for that higher level task, the medium task. Another fragment, by the way. That's not a rip. It's gonna be grave robber. 31 agility coming in hot. It's grave robber. Who would have thought? All right, so here's a clip of me KOing a goblin, which is a task just to defeat a goblin, and leaving a beginner clue scroll box behind. But here's a clip of me on the next lap going to pick up that beginner scroll box. I made it. 2 sage renown and 25 points. Feels good, man. Just making your way to the Land's End Bank is a task. Veos will take you right here. The same Veos that takes you to Zaya at Port Piscarilius. He'll take you over here if you want. Traveling to Mulch Island, another task. There's a handful of tasks on Zaya to just go certain places, use certain banks. Like also using the bank on top of like the Raids Mountain. It's gonna be a little sketchy to get up there, so I'm not doing that one quite yet. Gonna start working some library progress. Just turning in library books there's a handful of tasks. 1 book, 10 books, 50, 100, 250, and 500 are all different tasks. So you can get some good league points out of this. This is pretty easy to do thanks to RuneLite, more like thanks to Wooks for figuring out how the library worked and coming up with the plugin. But also, this is gonna be great magic XP. Early on, I don't have a ton of runes. They gave me some extra runes because I chose the magic package, and I have Arcane Conduit, which helps, but this is gonna be some fantastic magic XP. Turn in 1 library book. Honestly, I'm the best that has ever done this. I'm like Ash fucking Ketchum. I didn't think I could one-up myself, but here I am. 10 library books in. Yeah, this definitely is the way to go for magic XP. It's so satisfying turning in like all of these books at once pretty much. It's not even a full envy. And a combat level of 10. So I got 2 sages renown and 10 league points during that. Oh, cool. I want to do more books. How you doing back there, Gumpy? 25 library books, nice for task life. I thought it was going from 10 to 50. Forgot 25 was a task. We take those. Friend of the house, Arceus. Nice, I just got to 100% favor, huh? Sweet. 46 magic coming in hot. 36 to 46 there. Reached 25 combat in there. And my first level 40. So I just got another 30 points and 3 renown out of that. And there's a skilling fragment, baby. Enchanted Jeweler. Yeah, this is where, dude, the level 3 on this lets you enchant like 25 pieces of jewelry at once, doesn't it? It's insane. Enchant 5 pieces of jewelry at a time with 100% XP. So it's all with the normal XP. 5, 10, or 25. And then, ooh, it's needed for last recall. And there's 50 library books. Overall, it's been pretty solid, but only a 10th of the 500 book task. That is pretty thick to turn in 500 library books. Achieve my first level 50. 25 league points, another 2 renown. Oh, just following the arrow. Don't follow the arrow. We're not doing this anymore. Alright, I was unlock cooking because I felt like unlocking it. And a lot of those tasks I'm about to do don't really matter on this anyway. And I'll be able to unlock another skill in a sec. I'm just pulling the trigger. Give it to me. Oh, casting a home port, 5 points. All right, done with library life for now. We're gonna get some fishing gains, one of the few skills that we have to work with. Now that I have 10 fishing, I am gonna go start the fishing contest. This is gonna make a very big jump in fishing gains. Nice, dude. Fishing contest complete for the juicy 5-hole league points in 1 round, but it'd be like 10k fishing XP. Whatever that drop was. 30 fishing coming in hot. Very nice. Let's go at least catch a herring, which I only needed 10 for, but might as well get that done. 1 herring caught, 5 points, 1 renown. Entering the Draenor Manor, another beginner task. Really easy renown coming in hot. Making some wheat out here. I'm also going to use this wheat for the cook's assistant quest, but making some flour, excuse me, making wheat. Turning wheat into flour, quick task. 3,000, I don't know, it's going to be 1.5k cooking XP quick. 12 cooking. Nice little jump. Yeah, going through the Al-Kharid gate. What an easy task, giving them 10 GP. Can't wait to do Prince Ali Rescue. Get that shit for free.
Cool beans.
Cool beans.
Cool beans.
Cool beans.
Cool beans.
Cool beans.
Cool beans. Successfully cook 5 pieces of food. Now that is a unique looking task right there. They should have definitely made like successfully cook 100,000 pieces of food. Like kept that one going like they do with the library books or all the KC tasks. Peace. 10k coming in hot. I'm not bothering with the boots. Don't give a shit. There we go. Pet the dog for a task. This was a very good add-on. There's not just pet the stray dog in Varrock. There's also like petting the dog at the museum camp. Definitely have a homie who his first K was filling up this crate and getting 30 coins for it. That's a lot of bananas. Pineapple. Nice. I've reached tier 3. No way. Where do I claim my thing? Oh, I already got it. Slay and pay? Yo, no way, dude. The 6 Slayer one? Completing Slayer task give 10% more Slayer points, 20%, and 50% more Slayer points. Oh! Nice, dude. Having this before doing any Slayer? Give me that. It's also part of Last Recall. Nice. Rimhaven Dungeon. There's 500 points, another Renown. Alright, let's bounce. Using the bank at Narda. Very simple. And then failed again. He didn't get any experience. I know that I'm not getting experience, Jagex. I know. Maybe that's why I fail and fail and fail. This is my 1 woodcutting. Guess I'm just gonna buy woodcutting real quick. Fuck it. We're doing this, dude. We're fucking doing this. I don't give a shit. Excuse me. I just immediately choked on my words. Hey! New skill? Now it's gonna work first try. Ready? Nope, still failed, but at least I get my XP. There we go, dude. Success on that one. I'm just gonna unlock fire making. We're just pulling the trigger. This is actually a pretty interesting one. Get stung by bees. This is right next to where you spawned into. This could very easily be like your first task. Just run over there, get stung by bees. If you're trying to be the most efficient, that's the very first thing you do, I feel like. And picking wheat and Catherby, this was a really simple one too. I should have picked this wheat and used this wheat to go make the flour. I'm doing all this in the wrong order. Buying anything from the charter ships is worth a task. I'm sure I'm going to be buying more sand in the future, even with sand mining being a thing. Early on, maybe like 100 buckets of sand at one point will definitely happen. Chop some logs. That was a tough task. Oh, nice. We're on oak trees already. As you can tell, I'm now knocking out the woodcutting and fire making tasks, or at least a handful of them, like burning some normal logs here. Anytime you unlock a skill, it's worthy to check what tasks are available to you now. In fact, if you're really trying to be efficient, checking that skill beforehand, like going to the wiki and checking the page on how many tasks you're going to get out of that skill. If you're just kind of willy-nilly unlocking skills, you definitely could unlock one that you don't get that many points out of, but just getting more access to the game, more skills, the merrier. That's really how I'm feeling at the moment. Ooh, more task life. Woo! We got one of them harvesting fragments. It's gonna be that bird's nest one, because it's the only one that I know it could be at the moment. Wait. Slash and burn. Yeah, slash and burn. 20% chance that logs chopped are burned, granting fire, making XP. So 20, 35, and 50% chance. That is actually super nice just to auto burn. The one that we're getting that's auto burning logs, that's a harvesting fragment. So this will be different. Hot in the trail. That's the one where you burn the logs, you get... Wait. Did I get that from auto burning the log? The answer is yes, I got it from auto burning the log. Really, anytime you're getting an XP drop, as far as I can tell, you have a chance to get some sort of relic related to that skill, depending on what skill you're getting XP in. Like any XP drop, you have a chance to get a relic, it seems. The home wrecker fragment. I definitely keep calling these relics instead of fragments. They are relic fragments. Close enough. I'll call them relics the entire league. I'll get stuck on the word fragment too often. Home wrecker's pretty cool. The name of it seems a little wild, but this gives you a better chance for bird nests. Bird's nests. Let's hold on. Bird nests from woodcutting are now sent to the bank with a 2 times increased chance to drop, and the chance goes up as you level up the fragment. That's really sick. Sweet and sour is not a bad option either, though. Hey, there's the bird's nest life. Cool. Hey. Oh. Miscellaneous on the unidentified fragment. Excuse me. I have not opened one that had misc in parentheses. Wait, you've unlocked all the required fragments to use last recall? Get out of here! I thought it was 3 out of 5, not 4 out of 5. The clued in fragment. First of all, what did I just get? Not only did I just get last recall, which is fucking filthy. Clued in. Enemies drop clues consistently. I thought that said instantly at first. I was like, instant? Wow. Enemies that drop clues dropping at a 1 in 30, 1 in 25, or 1 in 15. Okay. Not bad for a clue one. As I went to collect my Crystal of Memories from the Sage, that is when I figured out that you have to actually be wearing the 5 relics for last recall to actually use it. This goes for any item that has a set effect, so if you receive the Portable Waystone from your Trailblazer set effect, you do have to be wearing 3 Trailblazers relics to even use the necklace, even if you've already grabbed it. During this clip, you do need 5 relics for the Crystal of Memories, but by the time you're watching this clip, that has already changed. I have linked a blog post about the fixes and changes that were made on leagues in the description, but let's eyeball a couple of those changes real quick. A lot of set bonuses are now going to require 1 less piece to be able to get the effect. The most noticeable one right away is being that last recall is only going to require 4 instead of 5 pieces. All of these nerfs for requirements are pretty nice though, from Greedy Gatherer and Personal Banker for your skilling needs, to some of those crazy effects like Absolute Unit, which reduces the damage you take and reflects some of that damage back to whoever hit you. They're also going to be cutting the required points from each skill in half, so however many points you spent on a skill, it now costs half as much, and they're also adjusting some of the points required to unlock bosses. If you haven't started leagues yet, this does mean that you're gonna have a little bit of an easier time sort of catching up, but also if you have spent points on any of these things, you are going to be refunded. So if you spent 30 points on prayer and it now costs 15, by the time you logged in to notice that you had spent too many points, you got those 15 points back. That's really the main thing I wanted to point out in this clip here. I wasn't trying to go over exactly how those balance changes affect everything. I just really wanted to point out that for the next few episodes, you're going to see some things that are already adjusted. A lot of these clips I got going here are in the first week of gains, and they hadn't made those adjustments until a week afterwards. So the amount of points needed to unlock things, for instance, you're going to notice that I'm spending too much. And I've got a lot of footage for future episodes. Plan on getting them out as quickly as I can, but I don't want to make them shit, of course. So as I'm catching up, you're going to notice that some of these things have already been changed. This is where I'm going to be wrapping up episode 1 of my Shattered Relics League gains, everyone. Lots of focus on just some of those easy and beginner tasks to be collecting some points and actually having some skills to work with. If you're wondering what I'm going to be working on in the next episode, stay tuned for a bit of a spoiler on that. Thank you very much for watching episode 1 of the Shattered Relics gains, everybody. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like and subscribe for more content. I do stream on Twitch. In fact, I'm streaming pretty much all of my league's gains on Twitch. So if you're enjoying the league's gains, be sure to check out that side of the content, which should currently be linked on the screen and in the description. Thank you very much again for watching, everybody, and I will see you in the next episode. Oops.